Good morning, Hoover Cardinals. Welcome to the new year. My name is Drew Dang, and my usual co-host, Barbara Booker, is on paid leave for today due to some technical issues. But that won't hinder today's nest, as I, as great as I am, will carry the weight for the both of us. Martin Luther King Jr. is a very celebrated man in America. He's a historical figure that fought for rights of every American. Khadija gives you more information.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia. He was a civil rights activist in the 1950s and 1960s. He led a nonviolent protest to fight the rights of all people of color. He hoped the world would become a colorblind society where race would not impact a person's civil rights. In 1963, he helped to organize the famous March to Washington. Over 250,000 people attended this march in an effort to show the importance of civil rights legislation. Martin gave his I Have a Dream speech. This speech has become one of the most famous speeches in history. The March in Washington was a great success. The Civil Rights Act was passed a year later in 1964. America will always remember the works of Martin Luther King. Each year on the third Monday in January, we celebrate his birthday. This is the first national holiday to honor an individual Black American.
When we come back from break, we have sports, QQ, and the hot seat.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
Welcome back. Ever heard of lacrosse? Me neither. Ever heard of basketball? I probably have. Khadija brings you information on basketball and history on lacrosse.
Hi, I'm Khadija and this is Hoover Sports. Today we'll be talking to you about basketball and the history of lacrosse. Hoover's boys basketball played against La Jolla, JV losing to the score of 45-67, and varsity also losing to the score of 48-58. Lacrosse is often considered one of Americans' first sports. Lacrosse first began by a Native American tribe, and according to historical accounts, they played it as a homage to the gods to solve disputes and appeal to the gods for their blessings. However, it was titled and recorded in official documents by a French missionary during the early 1600s and was officially called stickball. The name was changed to a French word, lacrosse, meaning stick. In today's society, it is a popular sport for both men and women and is considered highly competitive. We had the opportunity to interview one of the players from the lacrosse team, Nala.
How do you think lacrosse will do its first season?
If the team bonded more and got to know each other, I think we'd do good. I like throwing. Like, it's more aggressive. You guys should come out after school every Wednesday at 2 to practice with us.
If I were to play lacrosse, I wouldn't. I'm tiny, I'm like 5'7". Up next, we have Daniela with questions in the quad.
Hope you're as excited as I am for these upcoming sports, but we want to know, what's your favorite Hoover sport? What's your favorite sport at Hoover?
Volleyball.
Favorite sport at Hoover?
Wrestling.
You already know, basketball.
Favorite sport at Hoover?
Polo.
We don't. Favorite sport at Hoover?
Volleyball. Girls volleyball.
Baseball. Soccer.
Favorite sport at Hoover?
Boxing.
My favorite sport is softball.
Track.
What's your favorite sport at Hoover?
My favorite sport is baseball.
Softball.
Thank you. Favorite sport at Hoover?
Boys basketball.
And girls basketball. What's your favorite sport at Hoover?
Golf. Soccer.
Thank you. Baseball. Favorite sport at Hoover?
Basketball. Track and field. Yeah. Golf.
What's your favorite sport at Hoover?
Volleyball and softball.
Let's switch to the hot seat. We have 2 varsity baseball players answer to the hot seat. Welcome back, Hoover Cardinals, to the Red Couch Conversation Hot Seat Edition. This week we have baseball players Henry Chan and Migdio Garcia. Do you guys think you're ready for the hot seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get started. How do you feel about this upcoming baseball season?
I'm feeling pretty confident and good about this season.
I feel confident in my team. I think we'll be able to get the job done.
What are some things that you guys plan on doing differently this year?
We don't plan on doing anything different. We just want to keep the ball rolling and see where that goes.
There's nothing much to do differently. Just build on what we had last year and keep it going.
Is there anything that you're nervous about for your season?
Nah, I'm not nervous. We got to stay humble.
Confidence.
Yeah. Just got to stay humble.
Probably the stiff competition, playing more of a D2 schedule this year, so it should be fun.
How long have you been playing baseball?
Freshman year.
I started when I was about 3, and I've been going ever since.
What do you enjoy the most about baseball?
Going out there and having fun, is the energy and the vibes.
Just getting to have fun, just being a kid forever.
What do you find the most challenging in playing?
Just stiff competition.
Probably the mental aspect of it.
What makes you nervous in a game?
What makes me nervous? I don't try to get nervous. I just think positive. See?
I think everybody would probably agree facing a slow pitcher, because if you strike out, you're done.
How do you prepare for season?
Prepare for weight room, eating good, training off season, on season.
I just play travel ball. I don't ever stop playing, so I just play year round.
What professional player do you try to imitate?
I like to revolve myself around like Will Myers, more like an infield and an outfield type of person.
I try to imitate Bryce Harper. I really admire the swagger and the fire that he brings to the game.
What was your greatest thrill in a game?
This one time when I hit a triple off a kid.
It would probably have to be in Little League when I made an amazing catch. I didn't really think about it. I just reacted, and I felt like the man.
What is your favorite position in the field?
I like outfield. Outfield's fun. It's everything. You get the best of both worlds.
I like outfield too. I just don't like first base at all.
Do you want to play baseball in college?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, of course.
What are you concentrating on that will improve your batting, fielding, or pitching?
Relaxing, laying back, waiting for the ball.
I'm trying to get a wider base in my hitting.
How do you balance your schoolwork, social life, and baseball practice?
That's hard to explain. Everything's like a ruckus, but you just gotta balance it.
Mm-hmm.
I try to get as much work done in class as possible. So
Yeah?
yeah.
All right, and we're out of time. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The Hot Seat, and we'll see you guys next week. Looking for something local? Lisa and Fung go within City Heights for the Hungry Bird.
Welcome back to Hungry Bird. For this week's episode, let's all visit the City High Coffee House. This place located down the alley between the El Cajon Boulevard and Fama Avenue. You can easily recognize it by a unique, colorful design that leads you right into this shop. This place provides a friendly and secure space for people of our community to come in and sip on their fantastic caffeinated concoctions. The menus truly represent the diversity of culture in City High. This would be a perfect place for you coffee lover or for non-coffee drinker as well. We would give it an 8 out of 10. Happy New Year, and we will see you next week.
It's so close, I gotta try sometime. Give me some coffee. Wanna join a club? Here's a club worth mentioning in this week's Clubbin' It.
Hoover Cardinals, welcome back to Clubbin' It. Today's episode will be talking about Cesar Chavez Club. We interviewed President Eric Cortez and Vice President Cassandra Elias.
From the Cesar Chavez Club, I have taken many things. Most of what I have taken out is contributing to the community. I think is the biggest thing. Before this club, I kind of didn't care about the community. I didn't care about anybody else, and this club really changed me. It made me think more about people and where we live in.
The Cesar Chavez Club has 10 values that have really impacted my life, and I live by that every day. This club has also made me more outgoing, especially public speaking. I have to lead meetings, and we have to go out and do events and talk to people and connect to the community while we're doing our work.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Nest. Be sure to subscribe and press that little bell button to get notifications. Also, don't forget to add us on Snapchat at Hoover Nest to see behind the scenes of the making of The Nest. See you guys next week.